Do not necessarily reflect the views of rmconair.com or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Oh, yeah. We here, y'all. Y'all probably thought we wasn't coming. We was in the car, smoking the fat one. No, I'm lying. We wasn't doing that. I'm just imagining. But we here. It's the Michael Coylar Morning Show. I get up late. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I even got here late, apparently, because we just started at 3:05. There ain't no jive. We still keeping it alive. You know, we're coming at you fast and funny today. We got so many great and wonderful artists on the show, and we are celebrating that we've extended our show, folks, from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. Now it's going from 3 o'clock to 4:30. So that's right, more of us. That's why we're taking it easy. We won't give you too much on the first day. We won't throw nobody into shock. Just came back from the fabulous Tennessee, Nashville, where I hung out a couple of nights ago with Shantae Moore, who as fine as Frog's hair. You ever seen Frog hair? No, you can't see it. It's too damn fine. Anyway, she was performing and killing them at a club down there called Jazz and Jokes, and they're going to be bringing me back to do some comedy down there soon. I was there doing a club called Zany's, and it was off the chain, y'all. So big ups to Nashville. Oh, you over there. Hey, big up to Nashville. I'm looking at my microphone instead of looking right out there at y'all. I hope y'all looking back. In fact, feel free to go on the chat and chat with us. Let us know what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and call in. What's our phone number? Is that on the phone thing? Turn the thing around there so I can tell the people the phone number. I want y'all to call us at 323-965-1600. Like where the president live, that's 1600. Call us in. We'll be right here. Let me say hello to my co-host for today, the lovely, the wonderful, the elegant Kelly McCain. Hey, Kelly.
Hey.
How you doing, baby?
I am sweet, fine, highly blessed, highly favored, you know.
And I know you well enough to know that all that's true, girl. I missed you over this weekend. I'm going to try to make up for it this evening.
I missed you, too.
Hey, tonight we do a show together, too, baby. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll be at the Maverick Flats, y'all, doing comedy. We open the doors at 8 o'clock. We start right on time at 8:30. We don't care if it ain't but 9 people there. We start on time because that's how we roll. We ain't doing late just because we late. Y'all better be on time and quit playing. Okay, now we have somebody on the line already? Miss Leonard's calling in. Hey, can we holler at Miss Leonard? Hello? Oh, hey, Miss Leonard. How you doing today? Oh, yeah, we having a great time. I'm sitting here with the fabulous Millena Gay. She has her own show on this network, and we're going to chat with her in a moment. Oh, who came out today? Oh, no, really? Somebody else came out? Basketball player came out today. Oh, my goodness. Well, we got a great lineup today. We have Miss Tennessee on the show. In fact, her mama, who I want to give a big ups to, brought me and Kelly gift baskets to my show yesterday. So they sweet as can be. And we got a martial artist on the show. He going to be doing chopping. Is he do what? He just paint the sheriff? No, he's not that kind of artist. No. He don't paint nobody but police. No, not him. And we have a musician on today. A brother who plays the harp is on today. There you go, in the upper room. And a comedian. Oh, Lozelle Stanford? Hey, Lozelle Stanford. Oh, you in Sugar Lock, Mississippi. He ain't feeling well. What's wrong with him?
No, I don't know what's wrong with him. Must have ate something that didn't agree.
Oh, well.
He ain't been right since his boy, but his boy doing well. He went to jail years ago.
What did he go to jail for?
And read the dictionary from cover to cover and start writing books.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, Ardell. Now, that's his, Ardell Stanford is his name.
That's Ardell
and
Stanford.
Maybe you can help him sell some of his books, Mr. Collins.
Well, maybe we can. Maybe you get the information for me and we'll hook it up.
Well, he got his first book was entitled God Don't Twitter.
God Don't Twitter. Well, that's probably a big seller right there.
And then he got another, and he didn't have nothing to do when he was locked up in the place but write books.
That's right.
And he got another entitled If It Ain't One Thing, It's Your Mother.
Well, I love you. I gotta run, Miss Linda, because I got my guest here, and I gotta get her right on the air because we started late. So
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to you next week. Will you call us back?
Okay, Mr. Collins.
We appreciate you.
Thank
we
you,
love
Miss
you, Miss
Linda.
Linda. Talk to you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. That was Miss Linda. Hey, let me get to my guest because I'm running late. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to run over on other people, too, so I don't steal all your time. This young lady has her own show. And is it called Miss Manners?
It's called Manners and More with
It's
Millena.
called Manners and More with Millena. Right here on this network every when?
Every Monday right after this show.
Oh, you right after this show, so y'all can stick around and get the second one. You start at 5 o'clock?
5 o'clock.
She starts at 5 o'clock. We'll give her a 30-minute break between our show and her show, and then she'll be doing the doggone thing. Well, her guest, she is the host. Please get your hands together for the lovely Miss Millena Gay. Millena Gay is in the house. Hey, baby.
Hey,
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
I'm glad you're here. I love you. You're my friend. We go way back. We got Alex Haley's. We got Roots. And I came on your show last week, and I had a really good time.
Thank you.
Did you have a particular thing you want to talk to us about? Because
No, not necessarily. Whatever you want to talk
well,
about.
since you talk about manners,
Yes.
what are the manners? What's the manner codes for people on a plane?
Woo, you know what? Actually, I had a show about that. It was called Traveling Etiquette, and our friend Howard Hewitt was my guest that day.
Oh, I love Howard Hewitt.
And we talked about specifically traveling etiquette and
Okay.
what to do on a plane and an airport. And
Mm-hmm.
one of the things, actually, here's a really good tip.
Okay.
That you should always have, because you get annoyed when the babies are crying and
Oh,
all of
yeah.
that. and
That's
you
a
wanna
big one.
What you should do is
A
actually
stopper, putting the baby mouth.
That's close.
All right, go
close.
ahead.
But a wrapped new pacifier, you can get them at the 99-cent store or Target, wherever. Keep a couple of them in your purse or in your bag, and then offer them to the mother
For somebody else's baby.
for somebody else's baby.
So
They
you can
keep-
say, if you can't shut that baby the hell up, can I give you this thing right here?
Exactly.
Wow. That's interesting. And actually, they probably wouldn't be offended.
I'm sure they would
They're
not.
getting a free pacifier.
Exactly, and I'm sure they're trying their best to keep the baby quiet anyway. So.
Oh, okay. I'm going to need to sit back because I'm hurting my neck trying to turn back here to talk to you. I got to figure out a different way to do this because I'm trying to get to my microphone.
So that means I need to start
Okay,
packing
yeah.
you a lot of pacifiers.
Oh, I swear, because they certainly be crying. Them babies be crying, and they cry loud. Thank you
Loudly.
very much.
And they kick the seat and all of that kind of stuff.
I mean, but the etiquette for the parents, shouldn't they quiet the child? Shouldn't they attempt to at least?
They should, and that's good parenting. But I mean, if you're next to someone or near someone and they're not a good parent, you can look at them and say you're a bad parent, or you can offer them a solution.
That's
I'm all
nice.
about offering solutions.
I like going a nice way. That's the nice way.
Then you can talk about them on the show later.
I was in the Burlington coat factory down in Tennessee. Yesterday, bought me a jacket. I was walking around trying to find a jacket, and the lady wouldn't give me nothing off because I wanted to take a little bit off because the jacket, had been worn.
Right.
And she said this jacket had never been worn. I said, but I wore it all the way from the back of the store up to the front. But there was a baby just crying and screaming and hollering, and nobody would shut the baby up. And I finally just yelled out, "Somebody beat that child!" Ooh. And everybody in the place just fell out laughing because they was all thinking the same thing. Somebody need to smack the hell out that child. As much noise as he was making, he might as well cry for a reason. My mama said, let them cry. The more they cry, the less they pee. The water got to come from somewhere. So I was in the plane thinking about this because it was so much stuff that was rude. Like every time this guy would get up, he'd grab my seat and pull it as though he didn't realize that I was sitting in the seat in front of him. He didn't gently lift himself up, and he just pull the seat, walk out, come back, pull the seat to sit down. Now, that's got to be rude. That can't be manners.
That is rude. And all you do is you simply turn around and say, "Excuse me, you're disturbing my peace, my traveling peace. Would you mind?"
Well, how do you think they'll respond to that?
Well,
Oh, hey, hold on. We got one more phone call real quick. Hey, we got Edwanda on the line. Edwanda White is a fabulous comedian. Hello, Edwanda.
Hello, Michael. How you doing?
I am amazing. You're at a golf tournament?
Yes, at Chester, Washington. I'm about to do the awards for the day. They've been golfing all morning. It's really an
Nice.
awesome event today. It's a beautiful day, and we're just having a good time.
And they raise money for a charity?
Yes, it's an annual thing that they do, and they give scholarships to youth in the inner city. So it's a really awesome thing.
Nice.
Just I don't golf myself, but I just watch the professionals,
There you
and they're
go.
really, really good, actually.
Any celebrities come out besides you?
No,
of course?
basically it's their golf club that they have,
Oh,
and
nice.
all of their alumni come through, and they're very, very good golfers, and they also instruct classes out there at Chester, Washington as well.
Well, I really appreciate you calling in. I know you was going to come on the show with us today, but then you got this gig, which is important, because you're raising money, you're helping folks. So I'm rathering that you would be where you are. So thank you. But you'll be celebrating with us tonight, doing comedy at the Maverick Flats tonight.
I sure will. I look forward to it. And I just wanted to say hello, and I'm going to come on and spend more time with you probably, very, very soon.
Yay. Well, thank you. We're looking forward to having you on this show, but I'm very excited about having you at the Michael Coylar Comedy Extravaganza this evening. I haven't seen you perform in a while, so I'm very excited.
Oh, me too. And I love you, and you guys have an awesome show. I know you will.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Edwanda. See you tonight.
Okay, see you tonight.
All right, bye now.
Speaking of that, I'm coming to your show tonight, too.
Are you going to come?
I am, and I'm bringing my guests on the show today.
Oh,
They
yeah.
don't know it yet.
Oh, good. I called Stephen Williams to ask him, will he come back? Because he had fun. Last time he came, you guys sat there. He had fun and raised hell like he liked to do, so it was really good.
Stood on his chair.
And had some fried chicken. He did the doggone thing. So another thing that was going on, I thought was bad etiquette or bad manners, is these people talk loud on the plane. They're sitting right behind you, but they're talking like, yeah, so I tried to do the program. The program didn't work, so I called Charlene. And it's like they don't realize that people are sitting less than a foot away from them.
Right.
So isn't it more mannerable to speak quietly?
It is. It is. You're supposed to actually, once you're in a confined space, such as a restaurant, such as an airplane, it is preferable, it's proper etiquette not to communicate in a verbal manner at all.
Wow.
Unless you're speaking with someone in live and in person next to you. And then that's preferable to be done as a whisper.
That's
in
the way
respect
to
to
do
other
it.
people. I mean, the thing about etiquette, it is about treating others with kindness and respect. That's all it is.
What about gas etiquette? If you have gas.
At the gas station?
No, you become the gas station.
Oh,
You're the gas station, and you're sitting in a confined space, and you just rip one. Is it proper to warn people first? Or do you just let it go and then apologize? Or do you let it go and just play like you ain't know what happened? You just like, who did that? I didn't do that. What is the proper etiquette? No, because I've been on the plane and I didn't want to cut one. But I couldn't hold it. And I was afraid to get up to leave because it may have worked its way out as I was walking past them. So what I do is let out real quiet like, and then I cut on that blower overhead so the fan blows and try to make it dissipate. But I've never turned to the person and said, I had to really let that go. Forgive me. So how do you do it? Or do you warn them and say, look, one is coming. You might want to take a walk down the aisle. What is the etiquette on gas?
Well, the etiquette on gas and flatulence of itself. Number one, try to hold it as best you can.
Okay.
If that is impossible and you just must, you might want to let the person know who's sitting next to you. Like, I'm
in advance?
In advance.
Because you can blow a gasket.
Isn't there some danger in that?
Yeah, you blow a gasket trying to hold that like that.
There's truly danger in that.
Yeah,
You
there
let that
is,
go.
but there's danger in smelling it. So
That's true.
Yeah.
You know what?
you just let them know.
I have a question, Millena, about air travel.
Yes.
The worst seat on the plane is the middle seat.
Yes.
And the people on either side have the comfortable seats.
Right.
But I've been in that situation where I've had the middle seat, and I'm fighting for the elbow space,
Right.
How is it determined? What is the proper etiquette on, is that you can't even really share it. So what's the proper etiquette for that when you're traveling and you're in that middle seat and you have...
Well, actually, the proper etiquette is for the person in the middle seat is actually supposed to have both of the armrests because the person on each side, the person on the window has that armrest on that side and they have the window to lean against. The other person on the aisle, they have this and the aisle to lean against. You are stuck here. So actually, it is rightfully yours, those two armrests.
So do you get the gangster? Do you say,
can.
yo, this man?
Right. You really can.
I have done
Really?
that before.
Yeah, you can.
Really? I
really
didn't
can.
know that worked out like that. Okay, we have to take a break, and we've been late on the break because we was late on the show, and so we're going to keep the late theme going throughout, and next week when we come in, we're going to be at 1.
Well, you get up late. So.
I do get up late, and I get over here late because we drive slow. We're going to take a little bit of break, and when we come back, let's talk about something you want to talk about. We're going to have like a 4 more minute when we come back, so I want to squeeze more time in because you came all the way down here with us. I love you. We'll be right back. It's the Michael Coylar Morning Show. I get up late. Oh, yeah. And we're black, aren't we?
We are.
Yes. It's the Michael Coylar Morning Show. I get up late. Okay. Thank you. Man, that was a good break. We had a good break. We slid in a new guest who's going to be here with us this segment and the next segment. His name is Rahsun Herkul, and he is a martial arts master as well as an amazing human being. Let's give him a little love. Rahsun Herkul. Welcome, brother. Welcome to the show. I know you're sweating because you brought in your exercise. Do you call it an exercise dummy?
Yeah, it's a wooden dummy. It's used for training martial arts, particularly for the system I do, Wing Chun, Kung Fu.
Okay.
It's an amazing training device. It helps with conditioning, with timing, with your ability to strike.
Okay.
It's just amazing. It's a system that Bruce Lee did when he was a kid.
Okay.
My grandmaster is the guy who taught Bruce Lee.
Right, right.
My master, my teacher, Master Phillip Redmond, has been my mentor since I was about 8 or 9 years old.
Nice.
I started training with him when I was a kid. After training with different other martial artists, I found my home to be with Master Redmond and with Wing Chun.
Nice.
Eventually, started training with him and became the assistant instructor of his school. Over many years, he's trained and helped refine my skills. He met Grandmaster William Chung and totally changed his life, which also changed mine.
I'm going to hold you up. I'm going to hold you up because I just asked you about the damn dummy, and you just going. I'm going to come back to you.
Good stuff.
Catch your breath because I know you also carried that heavy-ass thing in here.
Yes, I did.
I'm going to come right back to you, but don't go nowhere. I just want the folks to say hi to you real quick. We're going to come back and finish up with the fabulous Millena Gay. And she's not talking about manners. Now, is it good manners, though, to call your wooden dummy a dummy?
No, that's not.
Not good manners. What you got to call the wooden dummy?
The thing.
The wooden thing.
Yeah.
The wooden thing.
Oh,
Okay. So now, what are you doing now, Millena? You got a package there. Something you're doing right now?
Oh, I have so many things I'm doing.
Well, let me know what it is.
I want to tell your audience members that you are just a fantastic human being, a wonderful comedian, and just a beautiful, beautiful human being. And I just thank you so much for on behalf of myself and all those others who get an opportunity to share their works on your stage, on your show. You know, you do something that most people don't do. You allow people to share their gifts, and that is very rare. And you are just a jewel. So I just want to say thank you.
Thank you. That's beautiful.
Well, you gave me my first opportunity, and I share this with a lot because, you know, my big claim to fame is on the soap operas. I started on One Life to Live as Nora's legal assistant back in 2001.
Nice.
Then I moved over to All My Children, did some guest appearances on Guiding Light at the same time. Then I came out here, landed on General Hospital as Talia.
Wow.
And now I have a role on The Young and the Restless as Marjorie Curtis.
Nice,
so my career
nice.
is
You start watching soap operas again.
Yeah.
My goodness.
So that's my career in soaps. And then when I had the opportunity to do my first feature film, which was Jessica Sinclair's Thug Love, which is this one.
Thug Love.
Jessica Sinclair's
Hold
Thug
that
Love.
up there. Let's see if we can
That's
get that
there.
on the
That's
camera.
my first feature film. And that's me right here. Yes, that was enhanced Photoshop. Yay.
Oh, hey, okay. Oh, nice.
That's my first feature film that's in Blockbuster,
That's
Netflix.
hot.
And you allowed me to get on the stage and share my first film with the audience members.
you. I remember
And that
that.
meant a lot to me.
Thank
and
you.
It's just something that I'll never forget. And, you know, since then I've done a couple other films. And I'm now executive producing a feature film that's starring Ms. Marla Gibbs and you.
Oh, yes.
Being directed
That's
by
gonna be very
Angela
good.
Gibbs. And as soon as they get
Wonderful Angela
that
Gibbs.
money in that escrow account, we start filming. It's ready to go.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
It's going to happen sooner
But
rather
a
than later.
steamy photo like that, do y'all do that with underwear? Is that something you
Yes.
I mean, do you do it without underwear so you be like method act?
All of my films are appropriate that my grandmother is able to watch. So you can actually watch this film.
Your grandmama watched that one. She gonna be a little excited, though. That
No, she
I
gonna
don't
be
know
proud.
if grandmama gonna be watching Thug Love. Homie
She
there.
will be proud because there's
Yeah.
nothing that went crazy in that because I refused.
No?
My grandmother's 91.
Wow.
So
Sweet
I-
to
I-
still
it's
have her at
beautiful.
I just
91.
talked to her for an hour yesterday. She's
Okay, now,
beautiful.
so tell me where people can see you and where we can catch up with you. And I'm going to slide over to this segment. Tell me
Okay,
where.
sure. You can follow me on Twitter
Follow her on Twitter. How? How
at
to do it?
Millena Gay,
Millena
MILLENAGAY.
Okay.
I also have a Facebook, which I.
And a beautiful face.
Oh, thank you. You can follow me on Facebook. There's Instagram, but I don't man that. I have a social media intern who kind of does that kind of stuff. So.
Oh, it's nice of you to be honest. See, that's what I mean by manners. Because I'm going to have interns on man. I ain't telling y'all shit. I'm going to make y'all think I'm doing it the whole time. All right, go ahead.
And you can also email me at mannerswithmillena@gmail. And I also have a jewelry collection.
Nice.
Which is MGSC, the Millena Gay Signature Collection. The stones are from Dubai and Asia. They're from all across the world.
I wish I could buy from Dubai. I can't
These are
afford to
crystals.
buy.
These are crystals and these particular crystals and some.
Okay.
I don't make them. They're made by Crystal Coral Seas,
Okay.
CCSC.
But your
And you
name
just sell
is
'em.
on them.
Yeah, but I have the Millena Gay Signature Collection. It's a line.
Nice.
A line from Crystal Coral Seas, yeah.
Well, we're
So I
going to
just
say
have my name on
goodbye
it,
to
and
you. I'm going to say goodbye to
Can
you.
I tell where people can get this?
Tell them where you can buy 'em.
Okay,
Tell
you
them
can
where
get this. It is being retailed at 1205 North La Brea.
1205.
L&L's Boutique.
Say it again.
1205 North La Brea.
Okay.
L&L's Boutique.
And they know how to
I've
reach
seen
you,
that
and you
place.
Facebook you, and they have all the stuff to reach you.
Exactly.
And you're
You can buy some
wonderful, and
jewelry
I
and watch a
appreciate you
movie.
coming with us. Will you stick around while
Of
we talk to
course.
Mr. Herkul?
I would, you know what? I might borrow Mr. Herkul for my show one day.
Oh, yes.
That's
He's
how we
an
cross.
he's
He's
an amazing
borrowable.
guest. You'll find out in a
love to.
moment.
Love to.
Let's give some love to Miss Millena Gay. Thank you for being with us
Thank you,
today.
Millena.
We're going to do a quick break again, though, so we get back on our time schedule. So we're going to take a quick 1-minute break, y'all. We got to take a pause for the calls. Going to sell a little soap. We'll be right back at the Michael Coylar Morning Show. I get up late. Holla. Okay, so we All right, y'all. I like that music, though. I like that feel. That's nice. That's funky. And we're black. It's the Michael Coylar Morning Show.
I get up late.
That's my honey over there, all sweet and saucy. Welcome back with my friend, my great friend. Rahsun, I told you earlier when I talked to you, I didn't want to just talk to you about martial arts. I love who you are as a person. You know, as a man, you've come in here before with other young men that you have encouraged. You know, and like, tell me about the gentleman you brought in last week who's like 22 years old and he's a champion skateboarder. Or
Isaac, he's my student. Actually, he's my disciple. He's the first closed door student, which means he's my disciple. He gets all my kung fu. He's the one that you're gonna go to. He's the next master in training.
Wow.
Kid's 22 years old right now. He's in Austria. He just went from Sweden to Germany. Mm-hmm. He's in Austria. He's going to Spain and then Czech Republic, and he'll be back here.
And what is he doing in all those places?
He's on a scooter. He's got the little scooter like the kids ride, the Razor scooter.
Right.
He's made it a sport now. He's like the black Tony Hawk of scooters right now.
But he also is a martial arts.
Yeah, martial arts
master with you.
He's going to be an instructor. He's one level away from being a gold sash instructor. Kid's 22 years old. He has his own line, his own company. He's got his shoe line, which I'm always wearing his shoes.
Right.
Elites. He's got
the Elites are beautiful. He gave me a pair. We showed them on the show.
Yeah.
22 years old, created his own shoe because he needed a more comfortable shoe for what he does.
Yeah.
And so he dug out the insoles and put in cushions and air vents. And 22 is what's blowing my mind.
Yeah.
But what really blew my mind is when he came in here with you for the interview, how when he looked at you, his eyes just glowed because he was looking at a master, someone who's really helping him, and that's what we're supposed to do. Yeah. We're supposed to be the mentors to our youth, so they don't have to think they have to be in a gang or they have to do some craziness.
I had the same thing. As a kid, I had my teacher, Master Redmond. I'm from Fort Greene, from Brooklyn, so I was running around with the wild kids, getting into trouble. And my
Wait, is that the projects where your grandmama still lives?
Yeah.
How old is your grandmama now?
She's good right now.
How old is she? How old?
She's born May 5th, 1916. Wow. So her birthday's coming up. She's about to be 95, 96.
Wow. I would go into New York.
She'd be going on 97.
97, wow.
He would bring me to her apartment, and he stays in the projects. He can live wherever he wants, but he stays in the projects to be with his grandmother.
That's beautiful.
Now, I'm scared to death to go in these damn projects. He just walking there just as comfortable. Ain't nobody going to say nothing to him. And grandmama.
Well, he's a
sweet
grandmaster.
Grandmama. Grandmaster taking care of his grandmama.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just wanted to salute that part of you, the aspect
Thank
of
you
you
so
that
much.
gives back to the youth and gives them a positive example.
I had to pass it on and pass it forward. My teacher, Master Redmond, did the same to me as a kid. I was 9 years old, looking for some type of guidance. And, he took me on. He took me as a student. He trained me. He put the tiger in me, the fearlessness in me.
Nice.
And, led me in a direction so that I can help and grow even when he wasn't around. So when Master Redmond finally left and went to teach at Yale University and other places, I could still grow with my Kung Fu and as a human being. Then Grandmaster Chung kind of took me under his wing. Grandmaster Chung is my teacher's teacher. He's a student of Yip Man. And
this is the guy who taught Bruce Lee?
Yes, it is.
71 now, is he? How old is he?
72 years old now. Still an amazing
and could
fighter.
Kill a brick. He's crazy. I saw him do stuff that's magical.
Yes.
And I'm thinking, this guy at 72.
Yes.
The fluidness, the way he moves, it's amazing.
Amazing. It just shows you that what you're able to do. I look to him and my teacher as, look, I'm never going to get old because you look at them at their senior ages and still move so fluidly and with such commandment, and it's just really amazing. So I get to look forward to that.
Let's speak these next 3 minutes about the origin of you learning. How did you start getting into martial arts, and how did you evolve into where you are with it?
Well, starting off as a kid, I'm from the projects, and I didn't have any big brothers and sisters, and it was a really tough time in the projects in the early 70s. And so I'm getting into a lot of fights and getting jumped a lot and really didn't know what to do. So
that'll motivate you to learn how to kick
my uncle
some
took me,
ass.
saw a Bruce Lee movie, and so I said, oh, you know what? I need to learn to do that. So anything that even remotely looked like any martial arts, I was there as a kid. I would go to a kiddie karate class or judo or something until that place burnt down or this guy died of a crack overdose or something, whatever.
Wow.
Wait, let me stop you for a second because this is just something I want to point out. You said he took you to a Bruce Lee film.
Yes.
Now, you see how if you implant a thing on your mind and you hold that thought, eventually it comes to fore. So you went from going to a Bruce Lee film to now you actually work with Bruce Lee's grandmaster. Now, see how that worked. All right, go ahead.
And I'm from Brooklyn, so who would have thought that this would ever
Who
happen?
would have thought it could happen?
Yeah,
go ahead.
So things are just amazing. So I finally, went from one teacher to the next. I was with one teacher who was just crazy. I left him for his teacher. This guy was really good, but then what happened, one day I'm walking down the hill, there was an argument ensued between my old teacher and my now teacher. And he fought and beat up this guy and beat up the next guy and said, you guys are pathetic and you kids want to learn some real kung fu, you can come with me.
Wow. That sounds like something out of a Bruce Lee
I
movie.
left with him.
You left with the winner.
Yeah, and he'd been my teacher since I was 9 years old. I'll be 44 years old in a couple months.
Wow.
Wow.
Still my teacher. I still train under him.
Hold it. So all the stuff prior to that, you weren't 9 yet?
Right. I was
All
9.
this stuff happened before you were 9?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Okay, go ahead.
Right. And from 9 until now, I still train under the same teacher, my father figure, Master Phillip Redmond. It was him that met Grandmaster Chung in 1983. And when he met Master Chung, he came back with his sash in his hand and said, I'm no longer a master. I'm starting off as a beginner now under Grandmaster Chung. If you guys want to leave, you can. And I said, well, I'm going to stick around because if you're humbled enough to say that you're going to start as a beginner, this guy must be great.
Wow.
And Grandmaster really changed our lives. And now this, it's not just moves anymore. Now you learn how to fight, and you learn how not to fight, how to live, how to breathe, how to have balance. So it's very important in all aspects of life, not just in fighting, but really to keep you.
It's about how you live.
Yeah, I could have gone many directions. So could my student.
Yeah.
This martial art has really kept us
disciplined.
But the key I heard in there though is humility. And I was talking to my brother this morning. We were talking about God and the greatness of God. But the greatest thing we learned about God is to be humble. That's how we get the closest to God that we can get, is to have humility and to understand it's not about us, because we ain't create shit. We don't own none of this. Everything's on loan, exactly. And only God is the one. And so you get that, And I know you get that because I watch your giving spirit all the time, brother. It's so amazing. I would like to see you do some of this martial arts with this. No, I'm not going to call it a dummy because Millena said that.
It's the wooden man. We'll call it
the wooden man.
Yes,
with
sir.
the wooden man. Just tell me, you created that. You built that, right?
No, actually,
That's not the one you did?
is given to me as a gift from the Grandmaster. Grandmaster Chung gave me this. I've had this for 22 years. It's older than my daughter and my granddaughter.
Wow.
Okay? I actually developed a training apparatus.
Hey, somebody get that. Okay, go ahead.
I actually developed my own training device off of this. It's called a long arm wooden dummy. One day I'll show it to you guys. Okay. But it's one of my contributions to the art. And the Grandmaster has accepted it. Now it's part of our training regimen. Beautiful. So that's another.
So let's have a little bit of actual exhibit of that.
Oh, yeah.
Baby, when you stand, just move your chair around to the side to give him a little room. And you're going to adjust the camera for him? Okay, and folks, y'all need to watch. This is just unbelievable and crazy and fabulous.
So we might need a couple of people to kind of hold it together. I'm wearing my regular.
You want me to help hold it?
I can hold your jacket.
I'll hold it. Okay.
Okay.
Got regular clothes on today.
I'm talking about holding the monster. My woman talking about, I can hold your jacket. Okay, all right, thank you. Now where does he stand so that stick near his penis doesn't? Okay.
This guy should hold. Because I'm gonna.
Okay, now wait. Okay, now wait. Because we want to make sure the camera can actually see what you're doing instead of just your back. We're gonna hook it up in such a way that when you do that, I want them to see all that.
This way. Turn that way. Real quick.
Turn around that way. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Right there. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. Now we're cooking with oil.
Other side. Yeah, one leg there. There you go.
You want me to move something?
Good, man.
You got it.
Are we good?
Let me see. I think we're good. Are you good? Okay, we're good. Tell us what you're going to do, then do it.
Well, this represents kind of like a human being, the way he would stand and fight. His arms up here, maybe a punch here. He's got a leg that he stands with.
Now, this middle one, is that a third arm or a penis?
Well, it could be. It could be a punch or a kick to the body.
Oh, right, okay.
Anything representing something coming at the middle. This represents something coming at the head. This is
the
leg that you got to move around, and this is obviously the body and the head.
And that would be the head, the lower part of the body.
Right.
Okay.
So in Wing Chun, we use two arms at once, one hand to defend, one to counterattack at the same time. And our strategy is not to fight up the middle, instead of in the middle of these two big arms. So ideally, and this thing gives us some conditioning because it's made of wood, so we can do these. To condition your arms, to condition your striking ability. When you, it doesn't, it doesn't hurt the dummy, so you stay there for you to train some.
Right.
So you get to do wonderful techniques on the wooden dummy.
Wow, nice. I like that. He broke his leg right there. Kick to the leg, and the leg come flying off.
So, it's a great
and it's not hurting you in the training?
Not at all. Because I only use softer parts of my arm.
Okay.
I don't go bone against bone.
Right.
I use the softer parts.
Okay. So, and in real life, is that what you do too? In an actual fight, would you use the softer part of your arm, or would you move to the harder part of your arm?
Harder part, but the softer part here.
Right.
It's saving me if I move an inch more.
Exactly. I understand it. But if it was a fight, you would use the harder part of the body.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Same inflection. Just different approach.
Okay, so go ahead and do one of the fast ones. That's something you do. Nice. Woo! That's beautiful. Yes, that's wow.
Get to work up a good sweat.
And you work up a sweat too. That is beautiful.
You know, it's a little better than just doing push-ups.
I swear.
I get to get a bit of cardio in.
And you use mostly your upper body?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
How Tony is there?
Legs as well, but
so come on back then. Come on back. Just give him another little round of applause there, a little love. I see a little piece of wood on the floor. Did that break off or flew out?
Flew out.
So it slides back in to keep the leg in place.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. He'll fix the wood. The wood is broke. The wood. Now imagine if that was a human body, the kind of pain it would go through. And I want to thank you, Mr. Helper Man. Got a couple of good helpers. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, Rahsun, you have your own studio now.
Yes, sir.
So now, where's your studio, and how can folks come to it, and how can they contact you as well? First, where's the studio?
Well, now we just moved into a new location.
Okay.
It's 10717 Chandler Boulevard, North Hollywood, California, in the NoHo Arts District.
Okay. NoHo?
Yes, sir.
NoHo?
NoHo's in that district.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Also, on Twitter, you can find me at Rahsun, Rahsun.
Okay.
Sifu Rahsun on YouTube. My YouTube channel now just broke over 3 million hits.
Wow.
Which is insane
Wow.
for Kung Fu. I can't believe it.
So what, you got 3 million people have watched you do?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, go ahead.
Pretty amazing.
It is way
You can find me on Facebook, Rahsun Herkul. And Google me, Rahsun. You can find me anywhere. I'm
Baby,
doing
is that
now.
your water?
No.
Can you give it to him? That's yours now.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
You can come on by the Academy. First lesson is free. I have sessions every day. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are group sessions. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday I do private lessons. I'm available for both. Come on by, come check it out. Check out my videos on YouTube. Yeah.
You're a beautiful man in every way. And being out of breath, still got all the information in. We're about to go to our break. We're going to let you go. I'm taking pictures with you next to the wooden man. And this is Rahsun Herkul, and you at the L.A. Michael Coylar morning show, I Get Up Late. At RMC on air. Y'all can call in if you want to. You can chat if you want to. Otherwise, y'all can do it next week. I will be right back.
Thank you.
Excellent job, man.
Thank you.
Hey, are you tired of those same old energy drinks with bad taste? Make a switch to Pit Bull Energy Drink. With a guaranteed no aftertaste, Pit Bull offers more energy with ginseng and vitamins B6 and B12. With a ginger ale lemon lime flavor, Pit Bull meets the consumer's demand for better tasting and healthier energy products. With a guaranteed no aftertaste, make a switch to Pit Bull Energy Drink. Pit Bull offers more energy with ginseng and vitamins B6 and B12. With a ginger ale lemon lime flavor, Pit Bull meets the consumer's demand for better tasting and healthier energy products. For more information on Pit Bull energy drinks, bars, and mixes, visit their website at hiphopbev.com. That's hiphopbev.com. Online orders available at hiphopbev.com.
Oh, we're back. People like to sometimes hear the behind the scenes workings of the radio show. And we're black. It's the Michael Coylar Morning Show. I get up late. Oh, that was fantastic. We just had the young, wonderful Herkul in here, and he ain't that young. What, he 40? Was he 40?
44.
44, but he's in here doing martial arts and training young people how to do the right thing and showing them how to live their lives right, and all of that is fantastic and wonderful. So we appreciate him and love him, and I just say thank you again, Rahsun Herkul. And okay, and now we have beautiful spokesmodel, beauty queen, lovely lady, named Ciarra Carter. We know her as Miss Tennessee. Get your hands together for me.
Hey.
Ciarra Carter, Miss Tennessee. Welcome to our show today.
Thank you for having me.
You are so lovely. You know, and your loveliness is beyond the physical lovely. You're a sweet person.
Thank you.
And that's what really makes the beauty of it. Thank you know. Before we even get started talking to you, I gotta thank your mama. You know, your mother came to our show. What part of Tennessee was I in, baby?
You were in
Nashville.
In Nashville. She represented big time. She brought me and my sweetie these baskets she had made.
Yes.
With big bows on them, a pink one for my baby, a blue one for me. Then inside she put all these wonderful things, including a Tennessee license plate.
All the goodies, I know.
To remember
you guys had to have the souvenir. She sent me photos. And she was just so happy to be there, first of all. So I want to thank you for making it happen, because she was in heaven. She was in La La Land the whole time while she was there.
Your mama fan is you too. Your mama fan. I thought she was your big sister. Your mama fan.
We get that a lot.
Y'all get that a lot.
I have an older sister.
Yeah.
I have an older sister. And
she older than your mama? I'm sorry, go ahead.
And everyone, they always ask, are you guys sisters? And she's like, she always has to make a noise. I'm the mama. We're like, okay,
and she's so fly. She's so cool.
Yeah,
I took pictures of the baskets and sent them to my baby. I wanted her to see them before I brought them home.
I thought Kelly was going to be there.
I was there in spirit.
She was with me in spirit. You know, I can't take her to work now. I got to go to work. You know, and plus she got to stay here. Somebody got to make the donuts. And you know, plus she runs the company.
Yes.
So when I'm not there, she's running the office and all
the
other
show
stuff.
Monday nights, where she does a fabulous job with.
So much. You do a fabulous job.
The energy, she keeps it up.
I'm learning.
Really?
And she's getting really good.
He's a good
she's
teacher.
learning well.
Well, yeah,
You're learning really well.
Great person, you know, personality, everything.
I'm gonna flirt with you later. So, Miss Tennessee. First, let's talk about the Miss Tennessee thing. You were actually Miss Tennessee?
No, I wasn't.
What were you?
No.
Why they call you that? Because
I'm from Tennessee.
Oh, but you could have been Miss Tennessee.
You know, I am. You know, I rep it like, you know, blood, sweat, and tears. It's Tennessee all the way. Right, and I was going to do a pageant, you know, when I first got here.
Right.
You know, with my management team, they were trying to put me in pageants and this and that. And then they all got together and we, you know, collaborate. And they said, you know, maybe pageants aren't the thing. Let's go another route, which we did. And, you know, it's been history ever since. It's been a good road.
Beautiful. Well, now you're a spokesperson.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
And for who all? For
Pitbull energy product, which includes a bar and it also an energy drink.
And I have
we
to
also
say
have
that I drink it. I don't know if I'm supposed to, Mama.
But we have sugar free.
Okay.
If you can't have sugar, we have sugar free for the diabetics. So you know, we cater to all.
I drink mine with the sugar. But I like it.
I'm telling you, it tastes
tasty.
the exact same. People be like,
tasty.
"Yeah, right. That diet stuff don't cut it." But seriously, it tastes the same.
He loves it.
It's delicious, yeah, and it's has your B vitamins.
And so you brought a case of the big old cans.
I brought you some goodies.
No one's gonna drink a can that size though. You'll be speeding, wouldn't you?
Well, you give it away. You know, you introduce the product to people who don't know about it. So.
But they drink a can this size. Wouldn't a can this size?
Oh my gosh! I know you've seen those Red Bulls and Full Throttles and Monsters.
And Monsters, and they come in a big old thing like that.
Yeah.
Well, because I know people do have big old cups of coffee like that too. So some people need a lot of energy. So what is this called? Super duper size? That's what is that? 32 ounces can?
Yep. We can call this whatever you like, but this is the big size that we have. And we also have a small one.
I gotta open it, the
course,
case, because otherwise I can't show. Okay. Otherwise I can't really show the people the can. Okay, let's show them one of these cans here. Now these people actually are the people who own the station we on as well.
That's right.
Which is Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle, y'all, which is like my favorite chicken. I love it.
I'm also the spokesperson for.
And she's also the spokesperson for that. Oh, and she's got an envelope for us. What we have?
Money.
A little something.
Maybe it's better than money when you're going to Roscoe's.
Oh, a $10 Roscoe's House of Chicken and Waffle gift certificate.
That's
we will be giving that away at my show tonight at the Michael Coylar Comedy Extravaganza. If you're in Los Angeles, run, don't walk. Run down there. The show starts at 8:30. We open the doors at 8 o'clock so you get a good seat. And we give things away. If you got this, you actually break even because you paid $10 to get in and you get a $10 gift certificate.
Plus more.
That is
I've
slamming.
seen those bags that you guys give away.
Oh, my God. The bag this week is amazing.
Yep.
The big bag this week we're giving away is crazy. It's banana. I told my baby today, I wish I was winning that bag. That's going to be good. Bag. So we got a gift. Thank you, Roscoe Chicken and Waffle, for this, for my job as well. And for this, the Pit Bull energy drink. This is cranberry. Now, are there many flavors? This is cranberry and pink grapefruit. Wow. What's the other flavor?
We also have pomegranate, blueberry pomegranate.
Blueberry pomegranate. Is it tasty?
So good, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So those are the only 2 flavors right now?
We have another flavor that we're working on that's in the progress, but yeah.
What is that flavor? Persimmons?
No, I'm not sure of the combination they're going to put together, but
I was playing because I don't even know what the hell persimmons is. Do you?
Persimmons are great. They're the little orange fruits that were driving you crazy. That
I didn't know what the hell it was. It looks like an orange.
When are you going to eat it? When are you going to eat it? When are you going to eat it?
But can you eat that raw? Can you
That's
just
the
peel
way
it?
you just eat it. You just slice it up and you just eat it whole, and they're delicious.
Okay, but now you also have the Pit Bull bar.
Yes.
Okay, let me show the folks that. That's the bar right there. You know.
And it has your fiber in it, your ginseng, a lot of different, combinations of herbs. So.
And now this one is pomegranate raspberry, and it's an energy bar. Can I break one of these open and check it out?
Of course.
Okay,
of course.
so now. People buy these by the box, by the case like this, or they buy them as individual bars?
Yes, you can buy them individually or by the box.
Oh, good.
That with a bottle of water, you're set.
Nice.
You can.
Oh, God,
that's your
right
lunch.
And what flavors do those come in?
This is double mocha, which tastes just like coffee.
Nice.
So instead of having a cup of coffee, you can have one of these.
Let me hold that up for the camera.
Thing.
That's double mocha right there.
Yep, that's
if
right.
you want your mocha square, you get double mocha right there. Get your coffee on. This was not actually coffee. So it's just wait. Is it all good stuff
like
for you?
It tastes like Rice Krispie.
Is it good stuff for your body though? Is it healthy stuff or is it crazy stuff?
I like to say this: everything's good in moderation. So
I just used to say that about crack, and people said no, that's just not right. But okay.
And then we have pomegranate raspberry.
Oh, that's tasty.
These are the only 2 flavors as of right now, and then we're gonna bring the peanut butter back.
Peanut butter would be good. This is tasty though.
Yes.
This is tasty and delicious.
Very
now,
good.
are you giving me these to give away tonight?
Yes. Do what you as you will with them.
We're gonna have a hell of a show tonight. I might sit in the audience tonight. Let's see if I can win some of them.
Don't forget to pay your $10.
Right. So you can get a ticket. Getting that rifle. Right?
I'm gonna be eating this during the whole show. Now, what is your goal? Because more than a spokesperson, are you actress? What else do you do?
I'm an actress. Okay, so let me just give you the rundown on what's going on.
Run that down for me.
I have 3 movies that's out right now that just dropped.
Nice.
The first one's The Love Section that dropped in January.
The Love Section?
Starring Mekhi Phifer and Coletta Smith. Shout out to you guys.
I love Mekhi Phifer.
Yes.
That dude is the coolest. He's the coolest person.
Super cool.
Yeah. Okay,
Coletta Smith, she's just as cool.
Who's Coletta?
Kalita?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love Kalita. Kalita's hilarious, too.
She's
hilarious. I'm trying to get her on the stage to do comedy because she is really funny for real. Yeah, she's crazy funny. Yeah, and she hasn't got the courage to do it. She did it once at one of my shows for 5 minutes, and she hasn't come back and do it. But if she stands on that stage for 5 minutes and just talk,
she's a trip.
She's going to be hilarious.
Yeah, she's pretty funny.
I'm writing that down because we're going to call Kalita and let her know we got a new room. She need to come on and get her laugh on. We're calling her tonight and see if she'll come by the show. Are you coming to the show tonight?
Yes.
Oh, yay. Okay, if y'all came by my show tonight, you'll get a chance to actually meet Miss Tennessee, and you might win some Pit Bull bars. And all right, go ahead. What's the third movie?
Okay, so and then the second one, Redemption of a Dog with Keith Robertson. Oh, my gosh, so many people were in there. Lynn Whitfield, Melissa Ford, the twins, Tia and Tamera. I mean,
but wait, what is that about? Redemption of a dog? Like a man being a dog,
like
or somebody's pet?
Self-explanatory, not someone's pet. That's funny. No, a guy. He's a young guy, bachelor or whatever. In his little modes.
I like it.
Womanizer, and then meet the right one. You know how it goes. And then meets the right one, and he's like, "Oh, I'm not like that." When she finds out
make
about
us
him,
dogs, fella. Why we got to be the dog? Oh, why we? Okay, all right.
And then my latest one Ooga Booga.
Ooga Booga. Now, you know there's a poker game called Ooga Booga?
No.
I just played it like 2 weeks ago with the president of a university in Jacksonville,
when you were in
Florida.
Jacksonville.
And it was the best poker game I'd ever played
You
called
play
Ooga Booga. Yes, and
need to learn how
that's
to
my
play
new
that
favorite
game,
game.
poker.
Poker's fun.
Yeah.
So go ahead, tell us about Ooga Booga.
Okay, Ooga Booga, it's like a camp comedy horror film. And it's this little doll. The same guy, Charles Band. Shout out to Charles Band. He made Puppet Master. Okay. And so you know the little
Puppet Master was a horror film with the little puppets came to life, was killing people and shit.
Yes.
Oh, I like that film. All right, go ahead.
So basically, they just took a character from that. His name is Ooga Booga. It's an African type doll, and my boyfriend in the plot of the story. He was wrongfully murdered by racist cops. And so he has this doll, and somehow their spirits, his spirit transferred into the doll, and so he's back for revenge. And I'm supposed to help him revenge, yes, his death.
Wow. Wait, no. There was a movie with Karen Black.
Yes, she's in the film.
No, she is not.
Shout out to Karen Black.
Karen Black is still alive?
I was going to say the same thing.
What? Wow. But wait, the one she was in was called Trilogy of Terror.
Yes.
Oh my God! Do you, poet? Do you remember Trilogy of Terror? They had a Ooga Booga.
Yes,
they had a little doll that had a thing on his neck in the 70s, and if the thing came off his neck, it's supposed to come to life. Yes. And she was laughing about it, and then she looked up, and the thing wasn't on the table no more. And then next thing you heard little feet running across the floor.
What was that movie called?
Trilogy of Terror with Karen Black.
It sounds familiar, yeah.
So it's similar to that?
Yeah, pretty similar. I mean, well, not to the point where
it's a ripoff.
He's like trying to kill me. But, you know, I know this doll. He's like, you know, let's go do this, you know, so I'm helping him.
Good.
Wow.
Y'all need to get y'all what it called? Pitbull? Yeah.
Pitbull energy drink.
A Pitbull bar.
I want you guys to also look out for my hair campaign, Soft and Beautiful. It should be out within the next few 2 or 3 months or whatnot.
Now,
so
that's the name of a hair product?
Soft and Beautiful. Hair
Soft
product.
And Beautiful.
Yeah.
And you're going to be on the cover of the box?
I am.
Is that like a conditioner, shampoo?
All the products. Conditioner, shampoo, perms, oils.
So when that comes out, will you come back on the show so we can talk about it?
Yeah.
And we're going to use that your whole segment. We're
just
going to talk about that.
Now.
Hey.
You can bring that and we can raffle off some of that stuff.
Well, we appreciate you. We got to run now. We got to go to commercial thing.
Thank you for having me.
Tell them how they can reach you, though. There's got to be a Facebook or email, something.
Facebook. You can Facebook me, Ciarra Carter 10 on Facebook. You can also reach me on my Twitter.
Wait. There's so many Ciarras. Can you tell them how you spell yours?
Oh, right. That's a valid point because I spell it with 2 R's. C-I-A-R-R-A.
I thought you spelled it S-E. All right. See how black people spell their name any damn way they want. Okay, start over.
No.
It's C what?
C-I-A-R-R-A Carter.
Okay.
There you go. And
At
then
what?
for my Ciarra Carter 10 for Facebook, /facebook.com.
Call you a 10. Okay, I get it. All right, go ahead.
And then for my Twitter, follow me on Twitter, people. Ciarra, C-I-A-R-R-A _ Carter. And then, my Instagram, Ciarra Carter. I mean,
that was easy.
Okay, well, cool. In that case, we've said all we can say. We got to go to our next segment. We still got 2 more guests, and we only get 30 minutes to squeeze them in. But you're going to be with us tonight, hanging out with us, partying at Maverick Flat, y'all. That's 4225 South Crenshaw. It ain't but $10. You don't have to bring a solid 10, though. You can bring a 5 and 5 singles, or you can bring 10 singles. You won't get freaky diggy. Anyway, we're going to sell a little bit of stuff. We'll be right back. It's the Michael Coylar Morning Show. I get up late.
I like that.
And we're black. It's the Michael Coylar Morning Show. I get up late, and oh man, this next guest, he's been very patient. He sat over there in the corner with his harp without raising any hell, and he just was cool with it. We told him he was going to be on an hour and a half ago, but we wake up late. We get up late, and we get here when we can. And you made it, and you stayed. Put your hands together for the fabulous, the wonderful Phillip King.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Phillip King. How you doing, brother?
Blessed as you are in the game.
Thank you, man. You know, I just met you at a, what was the outing that we were at?
It was Topanga Canyon Earth Day.
It was Earth Day. And me, you know, my woman and I, me and lovely Kelly was just going out we just wanted to go somewhere beautiful. And we jumped in the car and just started driving down PCH, and we just started following the crowd. The next thing we know, there was a whole bunch of cars and people walking. And we like, well, let's go see what that is. Mm-hmm. And it was Earth Day. And so we came up to the top of the mountain out there, and you're the first person we met. And would they not let you in because you was outside the gate with your harp?
Well, no, that's where I perform on the stage inside, and then I asked if I could be the special events harp greeter, meaning you know, as people are coming up, and this is I'm an anointed harpist, and this is a demon killer for the moment, and it's to dissipate darkness. So maybe you had an argument with your woman, or vice versa, walking up the hill, you get greeted with this, and then oh, what happened? Oh, look at that!
Wow!
And there it is, and that's my goal.
Where are you from, Phillip?
I'm originally from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Oh wow, it's
yes,
cold.
Sir.
Always cold in Milwaukee. It's cold in the summer in Milwaukee.
Yeah, I know it's hot in the summer, man. It's hot.
It gets hot. It gets very hot in Milwaukee.
But I went from there to Oakland, to the Bay Area actually, and that's where the harp found me.
And so you're used to gunfire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
So you went to Oakland, and I want to hear that story. You told me a legend. You told me what happened and how the lady gave you the harp. Tell me that story.
All right. Okay. So I originally I moved to the Bay. I made hip hop kung fu movies. I made a trilogy of those.
Really?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tell me the name of them.
Hip hop kung fu movie. Well, the first one was Birth of the Hip Hop Dynasty.
Okay.
Part 1. Part 2 was The Mixture. Hip Hop Dynasty Part 2, The Mixture, and Part 3 was Hip Hop Kung Fu Movie, The Movie, Volume 1. And you can, if you go to YouTube and put up Hip Hop Kung Fu Movie, The Movie, it's with DJ Qbert, Hieroglyphics from Oakland, and you know, it's what it was.
So do you actually know Kung Fu?
Oh, yes.
So were you impressed with what you watched today?
As soon as he brought that in, I was like, we got a Wing Chun man over here.
Oh.
He was good.
Was he any good with that? Or was
he was definitely good. He was definitely good. You got to look. What you look at is the feet and the hips. If the arms are moving without synchronization with the feet and hips, there's absolutely no power.
No, were we looking at his feet and hips or the wooden?
No,
okay, all right.
No, that's how.
But it looked like he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
No, he is a master, though.
No, I could tell.
Yeah, I've seen him do the katas with 8 people. I mean, he's crazy with it, and all the weapons. He does all that stuff, and yet he's the gentlest, the most quiet-spoken man you ever meet.
Those are the scary ones.
With it. Yeah, those are the scary ones. Yeah, he's coming on my security force.
There you go.
The next time I'm walking somewhere. Wait, I have to tell that story before I get to you. We had a thing where they're now doing a documentary on me, and so they started shooting it a couple of weeks ago on Venice. Mm-hmm. So we're out on Venice, and the cameras are following me, and people are just being very kind to me and sweet, and coming up and giving me gifts, and vendors are talking about how I helped them and taught them how to make their money and do their thing, the whole thing, and it's real cool. Till we get to my spot where I used to do the comedy. So I'm coming to my spot, the camera's gonna set up, and I'm just gonna stop an audience and do my comedy. When I get there's a brother set up already. This brother had been there earlier, trying to do comedy on the spot. And he told me he was there because I inspired him. So he came out to Venice to try to do it himself. He's sitting there getting high, and he had a big old fat rolled up paper that was supposed to represent a joint. By the time I got to him with the cameras, somebody had already jumped on him and kicked his ass and took his props, right? So now he's standing there, he mad now. Now he mad and high and don't have his props. So my camera crew comes up, and he goes about telling them the whole story about how the guy came up, punched him in the face, took his props and shit. Now he ain't really working, he just looking. And so I said, okay, well, let me set up and do my thing. So we set up to do our thing. Once we set up, this fool came out, jumped all out in my face. He's all in the camera. He's like, man, this is my house. And I'm like, no, motherfucker, you might live out here, but this ain't your house.
Not at all.
So I'm trying to do comedy. I'm playing with him for a while. But then they got crazy. We actually got into a physical fight, you know, and I'm trying to slug him, you know. He slapped the hat off my head, bruh. I'm from the projects, dude. You know, so I mean, that closed the deal right there. All bets are off then. Then when I turned my head, he tried to steal on me. It went on for about 20 minutes. Now my camera crew, all white folks, they shooting all of it. They loving it. They getting it all on film. The audience ain't moving. And I got my crew with me. My baby, the producer who's in here with me you just met, and my manager. None of these are hands-on types. They all like, they trying to stop him with words, okay? I needed somebody who's going to walk over and punch him in his throat. But now it's me. I'm here with the audience. I'm trying to maintain the audience. At the same time, I'm trying to slug this fool. So my manager grabbed my right arm, and I end up shoving my manager into the crowd. I'm like, how you going to hold my fighting arm?
Right.
While the fool standing in front of me with both arms free. That's how you get somebody socked out,
real
right?
Talk.
When it was all over, about 20 minutes of it, we leave. And I thought about it when I went to church the next day, because that was last Saturday. The Saturday, that I need to go apologize to that brother because I was out of line.
Yeah, good
because
man.
I was the one who was sober, and I was the one who had the advantage. And he was high. He was off kilter. He'd already got his ass kicked in front of his woman, in front of his boys, in front of the world. He'd already failed at this shit. Here I come showing up with cameras and shit. And in like a minute, I got 60 people surrounding me want to do comedy. So he had a lot of pressure on him, right? And I should have tried to diffuse it. So I go back. But I ain't going back by myself, though. This time I'm taking some people with me, okay?
There you go.
First person I called was Rahsun, you know, because I know Rahsun. He can kill a brick. So Rahsun came with one of his partners, right? They driving down the alley to meet me. I get to the alley, 3 big old brothers. These gangsters, these are the kind of gangsters that just fold you up and put you in the trunk of the car because they ain't got shit else to do, right? So they saw me, man, what you doing, Michael? I said, man, I got to go over here and talk to this dude, man. He got some boys with him. I need somebody to walk with me. Man, we'll walk with you. So now I got these 3 thugs. I got 2 brothers doing martial arts. When we get to the spot to him, he's sitting there getting 2 tickets from 2 police officers. He getting one for working on the spot and one because his woman sitting there smoking bud, right? But it turned out to be so beautiful. He looked up and saw me, baby. He looked at me like he was like happy
waiting
to see me.
For you.
He was so enjoyed. Before I could apologize to him, he came over and apologized to me. It was a beautiful moment. But I mentioned it to say, I went right to get Rahsun because I would walk anywhere with that dude, just me and him, and I ain't afraid. Ain't nothing happening. Plus, I wasn't scared for me. But these boys call themselves gangsters. They weren't real gangsters. They were gits, you know, gangsters in training. And they kind of come around the side and try to jump on you or something like that. So I want to make sure I have my back, right? So I just thought about that. All right, go ahead. So you went to Oakland next.
Went to Oakland
next.
3
movies.
Did 3 movies. Okay. And then in the process of doing the movies, I was the MC. I wrote, produced, directed, edited, starred in the Kung Fu flicks. But it was a cast and crew.
Was anybody in the flick?
Yeah, it was. Okay. That's what I was just about to say. Cast and crew of 350.
Oh, okay.
It was some hardcore work.
I thought you was gonna say a cast of 2.
No,
okay, all right.
Not at all. Not at all.
Cousin had got it. Okay. All right.
But I'm an MC too.
Okay.
So I did a song to a Dorothy Ashby. Did a rap song to a Dorothy Ashby song called "When Your Ancestors Call," and I saw this woman walking down the street one day with a harp. And I ran up to her. I had the song listening to it. I was like, hey, you think you could play this? She heard it. She said, oh, that's simple. I sure can. I was like, okay, that's simple, huh? Okay, so at that time, I was house managing a hip-hop club in Oakland called 2232 MLK. And I was also kind of halfway living in there, had a studio and all that, you know. So she came in. She laid it down. I did the rap. We were like, man, nobody's ever done this before. We've never heard anything like this.
Wait, is this a black lady?
This is a white lady.
Wait. A white lady with a harp?
Yes.
Is just walking down the street?
Yes.
You walked up and played some music for her?
Yes.
And she ended up going back to your studio with the harp?
We made an appointment to come back to the studio.
Go ahead.
No, I feel you.
But
it didn't go that quick.
Okay, good.
Okay, so we made the album, but halfway through the album, we're almost done, and she was like, I got a call from her family in Norway or something like that, and she had to leave the country.
Oh, she was real white. She was from Norway.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, so she was like, at the time I had my sons for the summer, and she was like, I guess she felt really embarrassed that she was going to have to just pull out, and she didn't know me. I didn't know her well enough where I didn't know whether she was gone. So she came with this harp, And she came and was like, look, I'm going to leave this for you and your sons just to play with while I'm gone, and maybe you can play around and make some stuff with it. I don't know. Right. Okay, so in the process of me, I never really touched it. First time I touched it, it made me bleed. One of the strings pricked me. I'm like, I really don't like this thing. But sealed the deal with some blood.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
So all kind of things that deal with spirituality that's connected to this.
Oh, my God.
But wait, did anybody teach you how to play it? Because we only got like 3 more minutes.
Okay, so here's the real deal. Here's the reality. The reality of it is, after training one day, I looked at it. It was in the moonlight. I walked over to it. I sat down, and the most beautiful, hard song that came out of me. It just came out of me. I don't look at the strings. It's just there. When she came back, I said, look. She was like, that doesn't happen. No one sits down to a harp and just plays like that.
I can't imagine anybody could just sit down and do it.
Let alone, I have not been able to find a teacher. No one can explain the way my fingers are moving. And my album is called The Return of King David for the Saw in a Saw. The meaning, one of the meanings behind...
And it's nice, too. Let me tell you that. We played it all the way head and back of PCH. Very nice. Go ahead.
Thank you. Go ahead. Now... 2 things in that. The woman, Ia Herring, who gave me the harp, she said, 1, I can't take that from you. Her explanation was, you obviously played in a past life and your harp is coming back to you, and I can't stop it from coming back to you.
She just gave you the harp.
Yeah.
Wait, hold a second. Where did she get harp from? Where'd she get the harp from?
This harp was handmade for her. They went and asked the tree before they cut it down to make her a harp.
Hold it.
And
they asked the tree?
Yeah.
So it started in a very spiritual way.
In a spiritual way. Yes. There are people hearing that who's thinking that's crazy shit that they asked the tree.
But
wait a second.
Go ahead.
Because I want to make something clear.
Yes, sir.
I thought stuff like that was crazy before I met this queen who owns my heart, who's sitting here with me. Because when I first met her, we would walk down the street and she'd walk away from me and hug a tree. And I thought she was crazy. I said, the bitch is hugging a tree. She's hugging a tree! And I ran down the street. But she loves on such a deep level. That she will embrace a tree, that she will embrace anything living and love it.
That makes sense.
And I didn't even understand that level of love until I met her. You know, so when you say that they asked the tree before they cut it, I know what you're saying.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so they asked the tree before they cut it. They cut it down. They made it for her. She moved on to another harp. Now, when she gave it to me, she said, as I said, you know, you must have played in a past life. This harp is what brought me back to Christ. This harp led me from Buddhism to Christianity. Okay. Now, in that, the understanding for me is the Holy Spirit plays my harp. I'm just the person in the middle. Now, in the sovereignty of God, meaning sovereignty means your whole life, all our lives were planned out before the planets were made. That's where you get sovereignty in the plan. God's got a plan. In that whole makeup, it's just it was a divine appointment. As you said that you were just out driving, and here we are. That I will call that a divine appointment.
It brought us to you.
You know what I'm saying?
You know.
So.
With time running,
let me just
feel
drop
what
something.
you do, and that's just. Let me ask you this: do you read music?
I do not. Real quick. That's what I was gonna say. If you go on YouTube, look at Harpest, from Celtic to Paraguayan to of course the regular grand harpist. All of their hands have a similar structure. It has absolutely nothing to do with the way mine are moving. And the harp is such an old instrument. It went harp. Then way into the Beethoven time, then they made a harpsichord, then they made a piano, and then from that piano they made the grand harp, and that's what we see with the big harps.
And I didn't know its origin like that.
Yes.
That's hot.
So there's a reality. I do believe that we as a people, as a humanity, forgot what the old harp sounded like.
Okay, wait, I got a time reality. So
come on, here we go. This isn't the super hard one, but I'm gonna throw something deep in there.
All right.
song.
That is simple. But I love that. Now wait, what we're gonna do is this. I'm gonna take a 1 minute break because I got to.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna come back and go to this guest. And when we get to the part where we get ready to wrap the show, we're gonna wrap out with you playing the complicated one.
There you go. And universalharp.com.
At Universal Harp, we'll be right back. Hey, it's the Michael Coylar Morning Show.
I get up late.
Hey, are you tired of those same old energy drinks with bad taste? Make a switch to Pitbull Energy Drink with a guaranteed no aftertaste. Pitbull offers more energy with ginseng and vitamins B6 and B12. With a ginger ale lemon lime flavor, Pitbull meets the consumer's demand for better tasting and healthier energy products with a guaranteed no aftertaste. Make a switch to Pitbull Energy Drink. Pitbull offers more energy with ginseng and vitamins B6 and B12. With a ginger ale lemon lime flavor, Pitbull meets the consumer's demand for better tasting and healthier energy products. For more information on Pitbull energy drinks, bars, and mixes, visit their website at hiphopbev.com. That's hiphopbev.com. Online orders available at hiphopbev.com.
Okay. And we're black. Hey, you know what? My friend just dropped in here. My friend Ron G, who's a wonderful, wonderful comedian and funny and brilliant, and he can keep it clean, which is what really blows my mind because he'll come into a room where everybody done cussed. I mean, the 5 comics before him that said every word in the book, and a lot of comics, they feel like, well, for me to stay funny too, I got to start out with motherfucker. This guy come in after all that nonsense and does funny humor that's wholesome and clean and smart and hot, and you move the room, and we're honored when we call you because you come right in and do it. So let's get you right on. Ron G, y'all.
What's up, people? Y'all don't have an applause button or nothing? There you go. Press that button.
Yeah, she got the button. She got the button. I love that. I love that. We'll give you some live one too, little heartstrings.
There you go. Play it.
It's funny.
Have you ever heard of a black harpist besides Jeff?
First of all, I've never heard of a black dude from Milwaukee. That's what I never heard. That's awesome, bro. Should make a wish because I'm looking at you and you play a harp.
Wow.
Should gamble today because of him.
So you've been doing this how long now? Because you're so
9 years,
good.
dude. 9 years. Yeah.
So you really do your work because you always got new stuff.
I have to, because I perform in a lot of places that matter and that count, so I can't play around. But like today, I'm going to the little workout spot where people won't see me, like a little coffee shop, and work on all my new stuff. So when you see me again, like you never hear the joke the same.
What is that spot, or do you keep it secret?
No, a place called Marty's. You pay $5, you can go up like 3-4 times in one night if you want to.
Oh, you pay $5 to get up.
It sounds really crazy because I'm a little prideful. I'm like, I'm not doing it, but then I wound up going there with some of my friends who do stand up too, and we'll punch up each other jokes. So if I try a joke, he's like, "You ever thought about it this way?" And I'm like, "Okay," and I'll try it again in the same time.
So you'll go to the same
night. 3
night?
times in one night in one spot. It's all comics, so if you make comics laugh, then you know you got something.
Wow. So what do? You'll do a piece.
I'll do a
then
piece.
You'll sit down for a while and watch a couple of people. Then
they'll throw out a tag like, "Hey, try it this way." You know what I'm saying? Like, and then
Wow.
I'll try it again in that moment. They're like, "Okay, that's
like a
funny."
laboratory.
Yeah.
Like a
it's real dope, man. It's like class.
That is fly. Where's it located?
Marty's is on like Martell and Sunset, like across from Pinkberry.
Okay.
Sunset. Yeah.
And
it's
you
really
work
dope.
with a lot of big names. You work a lot of big.
Well,
names.
at the I host at the Laugh Factory on Sunday, so everybody come through there, man. Like,
so now you're hosting a thing called Chocolate Sunday.
Funny part is when I first moved out here, I wound up performing on the strength. Just it's a year waiting list. I wound up visiting and performed there my first time visiting. That and the Comedy Union, which is where the first place you ever gave me a microphone.
Right.
I always have to say this because I'm very grateful for Mother Michael Coylar for the first person in LA to give me a microphone, ever. So I'm very grateful for that. So now I'm hosting the same place that I wound up performing at on a visit.
I love that.
You know what I'm saying? So
I love that.
Just how God worked, man.
And that's how karma is too. We make the karma. We get what we send out.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely,
and
man.
we don't get no more than that. You can't plant an orange and grow apple.
Yeah.
You can't do it. The seed you put out is the fruit you bear.
Yeah.
You know, and you've been on it though, because when I watch you, I don't never see you come in with the same stuff. Like me, I've been telling the same joke 7 years.
Yeah.
I just try to change them a little bit, make it seem fresh. But yours is always
thank you, man.
A shock, because it's like, what the hell
Thank
come
you.
up
I just
with
need
that?
one person with some cameras to get what I'm doing, and I'm gonna make them a lot of money, and I'll make a lot of money too.
There you go.
That's it.
Then put that out there.
I have to.
You know, and let folks know.
I have to. Even
and
my
let
lane
them know
of doing,
you're seeking
even
that
my
right
lane.
now.
First of all, I said if you have cameras and you are a filmmaker of some sort, or you know how to put stuff on TV, let's talk and make some stuff happen. My vision for comedy is just so specific. That's why I'm not scared of my lane. Like, I know my lane in comedy, and you can't take my spot because I'm like, Like God told me exactly what it is. So it's just a matter of timing. So I have to be grateful too. But I do know in this place that I'm in right now, the pre-famous phase, I can touch more people the way God want me to now. So when you get to a certain place, you don't really have access to people like you want to. You know what I'm saying? Right. So because they be so excited they seeing you versus like hearing what you got to say.
Right.
So,
but that Sunday show,
man, Sunday's so hot.
You reach some awesome people at that show.
Sunday's so hot, man. I love Sunday. Sunday's like one of my favorite spots.
Show. And are you working with Pookie?
Yeah.
Pookie Wigington. I love that brother, man.
Brother Pook.
He been doing it for a minute, man.
Here's Ron. This is what it is. I'm gonna need you to do a hot 5, and then after that,
like Pook, man. Go ahead.
That's him.
Yeah.
I mean, quiet as kept. He really helped Kevin Hart get to where Kevin Hart is.
Of course.
By helping him with his social networking thing, which I didn't even know about that. And he brought me in one day, and I passed on it because I didn't realize how important it was. But he set it up where everybody knew. When Kevin Hart went somewhere to perform, this before he blew up.
Yeah.
Hundreds of thousands of people knew he was coming because how they did his social networking. They would do it for him and send it out everywhere. So he'd show up. There's a crowd waiting for him. That's all you really need when you got your material down and you fly, is show up and have a crowd. And then they're going to tell more people. They're going to tell more people. Next thing you know, you're shopping.
And the great part about Chocolate Sundays, too, is I touch so many people, man. Like, yesterday, people was like, man, you were hilarious. And I'm hearing thank yous with different accents. Like, yo, where you from? They like, Australia, London, UK. You know what I'm saying? From Africa. And I'm like, L.A., Compton, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all these people from all over the world come to this spot. So it's not even a black comedy show. It's just like multicultural. And the fact that I'm a host there, like, it's just like one of the best feelings in the world. One of my biggest accomplishments, I did a tour in London last November. And I performed in a town where there was no brown people, like just all, like the folks that came over here and stole our land.
What town were you in?
Essex or something like that. It's the outskirts of London. Like just, I had to catch a train ride for about 2 hours, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I got there and I headlined the show and I got a standing ovation. And for me being just a little country boy with a dream and going to another country and performing in a crowd where there's no brown people, best feeling, and I get a standing ovation, best feeling in the world, man.
That is beautiful stuff. That's beautiful. I'm going to ask you what you're joking about these days. Let me just get my announcement out because I want this out the way.
Go ahead.
This weekend, folks, if y'all looking for Michael Coylar,
where you at?
May 3rd, I'll be in Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm doing a show called the Royal Comedy Tour with some more Bruce, Mark, Curry, Earthquake. It's going to be off the chain. Then the next day, May 4th, I'll be in Buffalo, New York with that same tour.
Buffalo.
So catch me there. Also, please download the Michael Coylar app. It's free. If you got a Droid phone or iPhone, you just go to the Real Michael Coylar or the Real MC and hit that thing. In 30 seconds, you'll have the app with all the stuff I'm doing. And my show tonight at Maverick Flats starts at 8:30. Open the doors at 8 o'clock. It's only $10. That's $42.25 South Crenshaw. What stuff are you joking about these days?
Man, my subject matter or where I'm going to be at?
No, tell me what you're joking about. You have a minute to get yourself where you're gonna be at too.
Right now, I try to write from a place that I'm passionate about. Like I really like talking about relationships. You know, being a single man, I like talking about relationships. I enjoy talking about my family too, and I try to write from places I really care about. Because if you just write from stuff that you don't really care about, the next week you on stage, you're like, I don't care about this anymore. So I talk about my family, relationships, and just being a black man in L.A. and how tough it is. But I'm enjoying it. The ride is incredible.
Tell me something about your family.
My family, well, basically, my mom is what I call a Christian thug. I don't know if y'all know people like that. They love Jesus, but they love to fight too. They got one foot in the church parking lot, the other one like right there in the hood. You know what I'm saying? My mom is the only person I know that will threaten you with her Jesus. If you're a Christian, you know your salvation. You're supposed to spread the good news. You don't threaten people. She be like, first of all, look, girl, let me tell you something. If I didn't know Jesus, I set this whole Walmart on fire. You hear me? Let me tell you something. Hold my Bible. I'm like, who says hold my Bible? What kind of ear is that? Tell somebody to hold my Bible while you hurt somebody.
Wow.
And she's so funny too. Like my mom, she used to curse all the time. So now instead of cursing, she has an acronym for all her favorite curse words. So instead of saying BITCH, she'd be like birds in the chicken house.
Birds in the chicken house. I love it.
Birds in the chicken house every Sunday when it's plural. Now, some of y'all didn't get that joke. Public school system, I get it. Acronym, birds in the chicken house every Sunday. ES is plural. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, my family's crazy, man. Yeah. It's like, what you call it, a slow release?
Yes.
Slow release, that's what it is.
To you hit it later.
Some of y'all work for FEMA.
Release.
So where can we see you at?
I'm a regular again every Sunday at the Laugh Factory. Please go to my website, gorong.com. Has all my dates on it. I have a little spot I'm doing now called Yin Sushi. It's at Yin Sushi.
Oh, but Yin
at
Sushi, not
Fox
sushi.
Hills or what we call Westfield Mall now, but Fox Hills Mall, Yin Sushi, 8 o'clock on Wednesdays. Really cool, grown and sexy. If you like sushi, you like comedy, it's great. And I travel a whole lot, so please go to my calendar, gorong.com. And my Twitter is comedian Ron G, comedian RONG, and my Instagram is comedian RONG.
Well, I really appreciate you coming in,
man, thank
brother.
you, bro.
And you know, if you go on Letterman, you don't get about 4 minutes either. So you done pretty good.
I appreciate it, bro.
I love you. I appreciate you. I want to have you back soon, though, because just talking to you is just wonderful.
Thank you, bro.
I appreciate you. We're going to roll out with some complicated music now from the brother who doing beatbox and harp and all that, and he's anointed. Gone with the anointed hands. His name is Phillip King.